Okay, so today we're going to be doing just a basic cylinder cam. I'm sure that you already knew that because that's why you clicked on this video. This is what the end product is going to look like. It's a cylinder cam. It will work as a cylinder cam, or barrel cam as some people might call it, which will move on a axle. It will be able to move something back and forth, back and forth. Okay, let's get started on this thing. First, we're going to just make the parent file. I'm sure you know how to do that. Okay, now let's just make a 2D sketch, throw it on the YZ plane, and then we're going to start off by making that cylinder. It's going to be hollow, so instead of shelling it, I'm just going to make it the extrusion only the outside. So I made a 10 and a 20. You can, of course, choose different sizes for these two circles. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't care what you do, but I mean, numbers don't matter anyways. Specifically, you could always make them parametric and change them later. I'm not going to because I don't really want to. But now I have this. You should be on this step too. It should look exactly like this thing. It's just a hollow cylinder. Now is where we actually make it into a cam. So we are going to click on this X, just kidding, I did that wrong. We're going to make a work plane. So you click on work plane up there and then XZ and then make one on top. Okay, everyone got that? Good. And now we're going to make a 2D sketch on top of that because why else would we have this work plane? Okay, start your sketch. We're just going to make a diagonal across the cylinder. That's the whole idea. Don't put it directly on the edge because that can cause problems. So just pull it a little bit inwards and a little bit outwards. Although you could have it farther inwards, like here, but that wouldn't really optimize the whole size of the cylinder. So just do whatever you want. But I'm going to go here to here-ish. It's not exact science. I mean, it can be if you really want to measure it out, but I'm not going to. Oh, whoops. We don't want to finish that sketch. Let's go back into it. What we're going to do here is we're going to project a 3D sketch. So it already knows what sketch we're in because we're in the sketch, and then we're going to select the cylinder as our face. Hopefully you can see that green outline. If not, turn on the sunglasses or whatever they're called. You can see a preview, and then click OK. And the green line is now stronger because it actually exists. It's no longer a preview. And then we're done that. So now we have this. This is going to be our railing for a sweep later. But we first have to make the profile for the sweep. Let's make a plane out of it, midpoint between two planes. And then we are going to make a sketch on this plane. It's just a circle right here, and I'm just gonna make it 5 millimeters. You can of course make it whatever you want. And then we are going to sweep that thing. But first, I need to select my profile, then my curve. Oh, it actually let me do it. That's great. Okay, and click OK. See, now we've done it. See, this is what I was talking about though. If you had gone to the edge exactly, I was very close here. But if you had gone exactly to the edge, you might have caused this thing to cut into the edge. Don't do that. That can then, if you were doing it realistically, your ball would fall out and it would not work as a cylinder cam. See this edge closer? That's better. You probably want to give about that much distance, realistically. Of course, if you're just using Inventor's simulations, this would technically work because, sure, they don't care. But realistically, you'd want something closer to that. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the work planes just to make sure everyone knows what it looks like. This is what the cylinder cam is going to end up looking like. Hopefully you got this far. It's slightly different from my demonstration one because I chose different numbers. Just like you could choose different numbers, it doesn't really matter. So that's the end of the video. I think I might put up the part 2 So that should be on the screen if it's ever going to exist. If not, bye. Hopefully this helped.